So one thing that's become very evident for me throughout my time in the fitness industry is that motivation and willpower is only going to get you so far, and it's only going to get you so far for the short term. So while it's great, and it's great that you are motivated, and it's great that you have willpower, so you're going to stop drinking, for example, or you're going to stop consuming as many carbohydrates or calories, for example. It's also very, very important for you to understand that motivation and willpower are only going to last so long before they totally disappear. And it's also very important for you to understand that you need to be working hard on other things such as behaviors and such as habits, i.e. stopping some and introducing some or changing some, in order for you to help you maintain what you started long term, and in order for you to get to where you want to get to. So for example, a behavioral change will be not letting your negative thoughts become a reality. So for example, you might wake up one morning and say, well, I've got exercise planned in and I can't be bothered to exercise today. When actually what we can do is use that negative thought as a trigger for you to say, I'm going to exercise. Every time you think that, it's a trigger for you to go and exercise, rather than you listening to that thought and it becoming a reality and therefore not helping you get to where you want to get to. A habit or a habit change that you could bring in is for you to be better planned and organized, not just with daily life, but with your health and fitness. So you're planning your workouts in, you're planning your meals in, you're planning when you're going to make the food in. You're on top of planning sleep, when you're going to get to sleep, what you're going to do, etc. So it's all coming together to help you get to where you want to get to long term, and changing those habits, changing those behavioral kind of elements of your life are so important for you to get to where you want to get to long term. Now, it's easy for me to sit here and say this is what you need to do, but it's very, very hard to make that shift. And the reason why people aren't open all the time to changing certain behaviors and to changing certain habits is because it's not easy, okay? It's very, very hard to do. And also it takes time, okay? It's something that on a daily basis you need to keep working on time and time again. And sometimes you'll drop back to your old habits and you then have to kind of refocus and start working on those good behaviors and good habits again. And that is why people don't do it, and missing the trick of not being open to change certain behaviors and certain habits is why people keep going around in circles again and starting and stopping with their health and fitness routine. But there is no coincidence why the most successful people that I have under my tuition are the ones that are open to changing certain behaviors and certain habits within their lifestyle, and hence, because they have a different perspective on certain things that are going on in their life and are willing to change, is why they end up making the greatest strides and seeing the best results. So hopefully you guys listening to this today will make you understand how you can't rely on motivation and willpower alone. And while it's also very important, while motivation and willpower are high, it's really important for you to start working on certain behaviors and certain habits which you know or you think are going to help you get to where you want to get to long term and achieve the goals that you originally set out.